Most of you aren't where you want to be in life because you spend too much time thinking. You're always thinking about which move to make. What you try to do is you try to come up with the perfect move instead of just making a good move. The problem with always trying to make the perfect move is it takes way longer and way more analysis to work out if this is the best move available to you in that moment of time, right? And the reality is 99 times out of 100, you're not going to know what the perfect move is. You just have to learn to make a good move and then make another good move and make another good move, and trust the fact that if you keep making good moves really quickly, you're going to beat 99.999% of people anyway, and your life and your success and your results will appear perfect anyway, even though you've not made the perfect move many times. Everyone's trying to make the perfect move because they think that is what leads to success, when it's not. It's just about making lots of good moves. If you take anybody who's successful, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Dwayne Johnson, Conor McGregor, Mayweather, Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, all these people, I'm sure they did lots of wrong training routines. They didn't eat the best food at times. They were inconsistent at times. But because most of the time they were good, because most of the time they made a very good decision, they became successful. You cannot become successful just making one good decision one time in your life and then the rest of it make bad decisions and you're still going to be successful. It doesn't work like that. Success is about constantly making good decisions. And as long as you avoid big, drastic mistakes, you'll be very successful. If you look at someone like Warren Buffett, I think he was the one who actually said this quote. He said, I try to make a good move and avoid the stupid moves. I don't try and look for the perfect investment, the perfect move. And it's perfectly true with investing, because with investing, as long as you don't lose your whole portfolio, as long as you keep winning, even if it's a small amount, eventually it's just going to compound, you're going to get richer and richer. But most people have the mindset of, I need to make the perfect move now. Another reason why people aren't successful is because when they have an idea, they don't turn it into reality. They're so used to just saying, we should do this, I should do that, I should do this. Right? Always saying shoulda, coulda, woulda, should, we should do this, we should do that, we should do that. You have to learn to just do things. Next time you have an idea where you say, yo, we should do this, actually try and do it. And I remember my friend and I, we were in Bali together, and we noticed that we kept saying, we should do this, we should go here, we should go quad biking, we should get this bike, we should go to that beach, we should climb this mountain, we should go to that club. We were always talking about what we should do. And we looked at each other one day and we said, why do we always say this? And then from that moment onwards, we kind of just decided every time we say the word should, that we would stop saying should and we would just do the actual thing. Or we just won't mention it again, right? Because if you think something's a good idea, you just have to do it. You don't get paid in life for your ideas. You don't get paid in life for your mindset. You get paid in life for actually turning things into reality. And once you turn your ideas into reality and you make it real, that's when you can get paid. That's when the marketplace rewards you. But it doesn't matter which ideas you have. I'm sure there are lots of people who have come up with so many amazing ideas, but it doesn't mean you're going to become successful, or it doesn't mean they're going to become successful. You have to make things real and you have to actually get things done. Action solves all problems, right? Thinking is useless. 1 hour of action is worth 20 years of thinking. That is my philosophy. That is my mindset. Whenever I am thinking of something, I just tell myself, all right, make a decision right now. And I force myself to make a decision. I count down from 7. I'm like 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As soon as I get to 1, I would have had to make the decision. I try to get myself to just take action, because you can always analyze after you've taken a bunch of action. And then you can look back on your life, look back on your mistakes and be like, okay, this was a mistake. That was a mistake. I should have done this better. I should have done that better, right? You have some feedback, right? You have something to analyze. Whereas if you're always thinking, there's nothing to analyze. And the problem with thinking, I said this to my private community yesterday. I said, if you're always thinking, the problem is that you have nothing to analyze and you have nothing to track. You can only make progress in life if you have analytics, if you have something to track. You can track that you're getting richer because you can look at your number in your bank account and see it's going up. You can look at the number of money you're making per week and you can see it's going up, or per day or per year or per month, whatever, right? If you go to the gym, you can track how much you lift, right? Squat, bench, deadlift, all these things. You can see you're getting stronger. You can check the weight on the scales and you can see if you're going in the right direction or the wrong direction, depending on your goals. If you want to make progress in life, you have to be able to track things, measure things, right? They say if you cannot measure it, then you're not going to make progress. And it's so true. And the problem with thinking is you cannot measure it. It's not tangible. It's intangible. You can't grasp it. You don't understand what it is. You can't say, oh, I had a 1 hour thinking session, because sometimes you get more productive thinking done in 1 minute than you can do in an hour, because in the hour-long thinking session, you just repeated the same thought over and over again. But if you think for 1 minute and it's productive thinking and you're conscious with your thoughts, you might completely figure out the problem, or you might completely figure out what you need to do next. right? So I'm not a believer in thinking because you can't quantify it. So I like just doing action, and I like doing things that I can measure and track. That way I can see, all right, I did this and I got this result. I posted this YouTube video, it got this many views, right? I ran this ad, it got this many sales. I spent this much money on this employee, this was the return on investment that they gave me. I like things that are tangible. This is what I lifted last week, this is what I lifted this week. But with thinking, I can't track it, so I ignore it completely. And oftentimes people will use the excuse of, yeah, but Hassan, I don't know where to start in business. I don't know what to actually begin with. That's why I haven't actually made a move. That's why I'm not taking action. It's such an excuse to say you don't know where to start in business, because there are enough resources online to help you get started. And not just that, but it's like something is better than nothing. If you sit there and post TikTok videos of a famous creator online or any influencer online and you help them get more views, that's something. The TikTok creativity program can give you money. If you go get a door-to-door sales job and knock on every door in your city, that's action. You're going to become better at speaking. It's going to help you get over rejection. Something is better than nothing. So your mindset always must be take action, take action, take action. Whenever you catch yourself slowing down, say, I need to go quicker. This whole mindset of you need to think and you need to be smart with your moves and you need to be, it's just bullshit. You got to move quicker and you got to attack harder. You cannot sit there and ponder every decision and think and analyze and speculate. It's just too slow. And at the end of the day, the person who wins in business is the person who moves the quickest. Whoever can move the fastest will win, because even if they make loads of mistakes, they're going to learn from their experiences, right? When you actually analyze how you learn in life, 99% of the time, it's through your own actions, it's through your own experiences. So the person always thinking about a situation is always going to lose to the person who just takes action. If you're really bad with girls and you wanted advice on how to get better with women, the best thing I can tell you is talk to as many girls as possible. I'd say go talk to 20 girls every day, talk to 30 girls every day. And within 2 or 3 weeks, you're going to be very comfortable talking to girls because you've spoken to so many. Raw action will solve the problem, right? Just pure and utter sheer volume. That is what solves every problem. Thinking and reading a book about how to get women is not going to help you as much as just going to the gym, making some money, talking to more girls, having fun with your friends, going out, going to cool places. That's going to do more for you than reading a book from some dating guru on how to get women. You need information, but you just need enough information so that you can get started. And then once you've got started, sure, then you need a network of like-minded people who are in the same arena, the same field as you, who can help you, right? You can ask them questions, they can ask you questions, you can exchange value. But in terms of getting started, you just need enough information just to get started, which most of you already have. Get started and then learn from your experiences, and then other people in your network, like-minded people, can help accelerate that process of learning and getting to the top. But I'm telling you, to sum up this entire video, do more, think less. This is my most famous slogan. I'm always saying, do more, think less. If anybody asked me for advice right now and they saw me on the street and said, Hassan, do you have any advice for me? I'd say, do more, think less. Every time you're thinking, try and do something instead. Whether it's call your mom and tell her you love her, whether it's going to the gym, whether it's going boxing and doing some sparring, whether it's making a YouTube video, whether it's washing your car, right? Whether it's taking a picture of your car and posting it on Twitter, whether it's messaging the last 10 people you called in your phone book, I don't know, important connections of people, whether it's messaging your business partner, whether it's messaging your employees, whether it's something is what I'm trying to say. Anything is better than nothing. Going golf with your friends is better than sitting at home doing nothing. Anything is better than nothing, because when you do something, you're going to learn something from the experience, right? Or if you go Thailand with your friends on a lad's holiday, at least you experienced something, you had some fun, there'll be some memories attached to it, right? I believe in working hard or playing hard. Thinking and sitting there doing nothing is the worst thing in the world. And when you're an ambitious man, the worst thing that can happen to you in life is feeling like you're wasting your time. I would rather spend the next 3 months do no work than sit there and do a bit of work but not really progress and not really do anything and just sit there thinking. Thinking is death. Hope that helps you boys. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Lots more videos coming soon.